Welcome to this very festive episode of In the Mix. I'm your host, Gina Jordan. Who will Bieber's on and off again girlfriend, superstar Selena Gomez, celebrate with on Christmas Day?
It's a tradition that we do when we go home.
Why won't we be seeing as much of Jack Black after the new year?
It's not going to work.
What holiday tradition does this Hollywood power couple, Naomi Watts and Liev Schreiber, practice with their kids on Christmas Day? Why is Sarah Jessica Parker's latest holiday collaboration causing a mini controversy among the fashion world?
It's a fantasy.
She brilliantly portrayed a tireless professional assassin in Kill Bill, but what character does Uma Thurman play during the holiday season that she admits is her most exhausting role yet?
Lots and lots of gifts.
This French beauty, Marion Cotillard, has co-starred alongside DiCaprio, Lewis, Depp, and Bale. But it's her leading role, Christmas Day, that may surprise you. What holiday tradition does X-Men star Famke Janssen practice almost a month before Christmas? Why is Jared Leto particularly grateful to celebrate the holidays this season? How does Martha Stewart plan to entertain the new man in her life?
At my house, there's many trees, maybe 20 trees at my house.
He's an international superstar, the king of Christmas song, Tony Bennett.
These are a few of my favorite things.
What heartfelt holiday tradition does Sir Bennett celebrate every year?
Why can't they do that the whole year?
Who'll be co-hosting Christmas with America's favorite morning show host, Kelly Ripa?
He wants Christmas to not have happened as soon as it happened.
The Social Network star, Jesse Eisenberg, reveals his only holiday tradition. What treasured tradition do both Justin Long and Jason Biggs practice during the holiday season?
I put balls on the tree.
Plus, ITM reveals a simple way to get into the holiday spirit that's free and open to all ages. That's all coming up right now. You are in the moment. You are in the mix. In the Mix with Chris Rock.
I'm Alec Baldwin. I'm here with the gorgeous Gina.
I'm Larry King, and you're watching In the Mix.
I'm Kelly Ripa, and you're watching In the Mix.
I'm Matt Lauer, and you're watching In the Mix.
I'm Kathy Lee.
And I'm Hoda.
And you're watching In the Mix.
I'm Bethany Frankel, and you're watching In the Mix.
In the mix.
New York City is one of the best cities in the world to celebrate the holiday season. From the famous Rockefeller Christmas tree, ice skating in Central Park, lighting the world's largest menorah, and the countdown to the new year in Times Square, New York City is a treasured winter wonderland. One of the most popular ways to slip into the holiday spirit is free and open to everyone of all ages. Just walk the streets of New York City to experience a spectacular display of festive holiday windows. Tiffany's, Louis Vuitton, Cartier, Bendel's, FAO Schwartz, Macy's, the memorable list is never ending. Barney's department store dates back to 1923, when Barney Pressman opened his first store in Manhattan with a $500 investment that he made by pawning off his wife's engagement ring in order to lease a 500 square foot space in downtown Chelsea. In 1993, the store moved uptown to its current Madison Avenue location. This year, Barney's holiday windows are a collaboration with Disney, a short film entitled Electric Holiday, starring animated versions of Lady Gaga, Naomi Campbell, and Sarah Jessica Parker. Unfortunately, the film caught some pre-season controversy.
But it's a fantasy, and we imagine ourselves in a scenario much different from our own, and fashion magazines and fashion has that same sort of aspirational quality.
Electric Holiday is on display at Barney's through the new year. Now, the film portrayed several beloved fairy tale characters, including Minnie Mouse and Snow White, who transformed into 5'11", size 0 super fairy tale models. Several notable names, including True Blood star Kristen Bauer, and even Walt Disney's own great-grandniece, Abigail Disney, joined 20,000 other anti-Skinny Minnie activists and signed the Change.org petition, Leave Minnie Mouse Alone.
There's this magic and there's this kind of youth and wonderful innocence about Disney.
Despite the anti-mini brigade, Sarah Jessica Parker recently supported the film's premiere, posing in a pair of mouse ears at the official unveiling ceremony.
They were giving an enormous amount to the Sandy relief, and they were also, as a kind gesture to me for being part of the night, they are giving part of the proceeds to the New York City Ballet, which I'm on the board of and is another great and important New York cultural institution. So it was a really nice night.
This holiday season, you'll find Sarah Jessica celebrating in the city with her favorite real-life co-stars, hubby Matthew Broderick, son James, and daughters Tabitha and Marion. I think it's always nice to bring family together, but why is it something that's important to you to be together during the holidays with your family?
Yes, I mean, I like to be with my family, whether it's a holiday occasion or, a Tuesday.
Another well-known Hollywood power couple, Naomi Watts and Liev Schreiber, will take a break this holiday season from promoting their latest film, premiering in January. An ensemble comedy, Movie 43, starring several famous faces, including Hugh Jackman, Halle Berry, Richard Gere, Kate Winslet, and many more. Now, when it comes to the holidays,
a lot of cooking.
Watts and Schreiber have several traditions that revolve around their two children, Alexander and Samuel. But it's their family ritual on Christmas Day that Watts passed down to her own kids.
Stockings, that's the first thing. Open the stockings. That's what we had when we were kids.
Schreiber, whose father was Protestant and mother born Jewish, grew up celebrating both Christmas and Hanukkah.
Hanukkah candles.
And you have a Hanukkah bush.
Oh, yeah.
Mixing both religions is a tradition that the couple celebrates with both their boys.
Was that an issue for you at first? Did you want to have a tree? No, it wasn't even an issue, right? Nobody.
No fights about that.
Blonde-haired warrior Uma Thurman is notorious for her ass-kicking film roles. While shooting her latest film, Movie 43, the statuesque beauty managed to have baby number 3, a girl, Luna, with partner Apad Busan. Yet it's Thurman's real-life role and holiday tradition, playing Mrs. Claus, that she admits is her most challenging role yet.
Unfortunately, lots and lots of gifts. It's exhausting.
X-Men star Famke Janssen, who stars in the upcoming film Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters, celebrates the holidays almost a month before Christmas Day.
Well, it's a long story because with my family, we actually celebrate St. Nicholas Day, which is because I'm Dutch, and it's on December 5th.
The Dutch beauty and her family practice an ancient old tradition that may have inspired the modern-day concept of Santa Claus.
And you draw names and you make all these kinds of big involved gifts.
From supersized gifting to grateful downsizing, Requiem for a Dream star Jared Leto recently admitted to starving himself for more than a month to play a transsexual AIDS patient in the upcoming film Dallas Buyers Club, starring alongside Matthew McConaughey. Leto, who's also the lead singer of his band 30 Seconds to Mars, plans to take time off this holiday season, put back on a few pounds, and get festive in New York City with loved ones.
I just think it's a good time to spend with family and get some rest and to be grateful for all the wonderful things out there.
Still to come, who will Bieber's on and off again girlfriend, superstar Selena Gomez, celebrate with on Christmas Day?
It's a tradition that we do when we go home.
Why won't we be seeing as much of Jack Black after the new year?
It's not going to work.
French beauty Marion Cotillard may have co-starred alongside DiCaprio, Lewis, Depp, and Bale. But it's her role on Christmas Day that may surprise you. And how does Martha Stewart plan to entertain the new man in her life this holiday season? Plus, Tony Bennett's heartfelt holiday tradition. Kelly Ripa's Christmas co-star? Plus, Justin Long and Jason Biggs reveal a common holiday tradition they both practice with a twist.
I put balls on the tree.
Don't move. ITM will be right back.
In the Mix.
This episode of In the Mix is presented by First Live Studio. First Live is a production company that is mobile and can provide live sound, audio, video recordings, plus manage live events. First Live is the exclusive in-house recording studio at Arlene's Grocery in downtown Manhattan.
In the Mix.
Welcome back to this holly jolly episode of In the Mix. I'm your host, Gina Jordan.
New York City is one of the best places in the world to enjoy the holidays. ITM is bringing you a taste of the city's infamous window displays this season. The tradition of holiday-themed windows originates back to the 1880s when large sheets of plate glass for oversized windows led to the concept of department stores creating memorable displays to showcase their latest merchandise.
One of the most anticipated holiday windows dates back to 1928, Bergdorf Goodman.
Bergdorf's on 5th Avenue and 57th Street has had some of the most memorable theme windows over the years. This season, the infamous 5-window showcase, a lavish Art Deco Jazz Age theme from the 20s and 30s era, where an extravagant mirrored icicle display takes your breath away and flying monkeys at the piano come alive. During the holiday season, many celebrities make it a tradition to shop for designer gifts and even host some events on site. Last season, Martha Stewart hosted a holiday book signing for her latest masterpiece, Martha's Entertaining. Everyone's favorite domestic diva built a multi-million-dollar empire by creating holiday traditions for billions of fans worldwide. Martha's latest entertaining book outlines a detailed Christmas meal from decorating the table to serving guests. The holiday meal includes an exotic take on turkey stuffing. Martha enjoys taking tradition and putting her own spin on it. This season, Martha's daughter Alexis, granddaughter Jude, and Martha's new little man in her life, her grandson 10-month-old Truman, will experience his very first Christmas at Grandma's house or estate.
The first Christmas, well, there definitely will be a tree. At my house, there's many trees, maybe 20 trees at my house, so she'll get to see a lot of trees. She'll get into the Christmas spirit, I'm sure.
If Stewart is the queen of making spirits bright, then Tony Bennett is the king of Christmas song. The famous crooner recently performed live at this season's Rockefeller Christmas tree lighting.
These are a few of my favorite things.
The world-class performer recently honored his good friend Harry Belafonte at the annual UNICEF Snowflake Ball.
He's America's greatest patriot, and he's my favorite entertainer in the world.
How does it feel that he just called you his favorite entertainer in the world, sir?
I think I wish I'd heard him say that a day ago. Now that he's got the cameras rolling, it's indelible.
Bennett proved he doesn't just sing about his favorite things. His heartfelt holiday tradition is celebrating the spirit of Christmas every day.
The holidays are always beautiful. Everybody's nice to one another. And the only thing I see is that when I see that, I say, why can't they do that the whole year? Why should it just be on a holiday?
For Sir Bennett, every day is a holiday. But for ABC's morning show host Kelly Ripa, her real-life Christmas Day co-host hubby, American Horror Story star Mark Consuelos, celebrating the holidays once a year is enough.
Christmas morning, what's it like at the home?
I get a couple garbage bags and I sneak them to the side because I like to put all the trash in the garbage.
He's such a weirdo that he wants, it's like he wants Christmas to not have happened as soon as it happens.
No, I like it.
Oh, if you're wondering, no, Consuelos' latest facial hair is not in honor of the Grinch.
I'm liking the mustache.
He looks like Captain Jack Sparrow, like a pirate.
ITM hopes Mark's handlebar stash is a symbol in support of the Men's Good Health campaign, Movember.
Like a pirate.
Speaking of the Grinch, the Social Network star Jesse Eisenberg may need a vacation stat. The talented actor revealed his idea of holiday festivities in New York City is staying home.
When it comes to the holiday season, are you someone that partakes in any of the holiday festivities? And if so, what would they be?
No, I don't celebrate anything, but that's more just because I'm not such a, I don't go outside or jump or anything like that. Or
go outside?
Or smirk. No.
Okay, Eisenberg, sounds like you deserve a break from shooting. The actor is set to promote and star in several upcoming films, including Night Moves, co-starring with Dakota Fanning, and the sequel to the animated feature Rio. Movie 43 star Justin Long and American Reunion star Jason Biggs could teach Eisenberg a thing or two about being grateful and the spirit of Christmas.
I only do American Pie movies. That's all I do, ever. Justin?
They're all fantastic.
Oh, thank you very much, but that's all I do. Justin?
I only do American Pie rip-off movies.
Both Biggs and Long know how to take a lighthearted approach to the holiday season. Both actors practice decorating the tree with a twist.
It's a tradition, yeah.
I put balls on the tree. Of course,
Don't take the bait. don't take the bait. You're better than that. This is all she wants.
She was talking about putting balls on the tree.
Thank you, Jason.
What else were you talking about? I have a tree and I put balls on it.
Thank you. New Year's resolutions 2012.
No more sexual innuendo on the red carpet for me. I won't do it.
No more red carpet for me.
Ruined it for you guys?
No, you don't. No, it's not by choice. It's just my career is literally after this. It's pretty much my career ends 2011.
Speaking of the holiday season, do you have any tradition?
Do I have any traditions? Not really. It's a little bit like being thrown back to childhood, having young kids. My kids are 11, 9, and 6. So every holiday season's special for me. I still look forward to lighting the tree. I still look forward for them opening their presents. And yet you come to an event like this and you realize that that's really not the true meaning of the holiday.
We put up a tree and we just do it.
Put up the tree. Do you bake cookies with Mom, who's standing right behind you?
Yes.
What do you bake? What kind of cookies?
Chocolate and walnuts.
Chocolate chips and walnuts.
Chocolate chips and walnuts. Is that your favorite? Now, what about? You like? Say that again.
And she likes to leave him some milk.
And is Santa going to come this year, Mom? Do we think? What is your favorite thing, though, about the holiday season, other than the fact that you're celebrating being a nominee here tonight?
It's very good because I get to get new things and I get to see my dad so happy rubbing his eye as he come out. So it's kind of fun and hilarious because we have fun tearing them open.
You have fun moments. That's what it's all about, right? It's about family.
We're untraditional. We'll do Hanukkah, but then we won't remember to come home, like we'll have the candles and we'll buy the dreidel and then we won't have Hanukkah. No, we do. We have a gentle Hanukkah. I grew up I'm Jewish and all my family was Jewish, but for us Christmas was the big holiday. So my traditions when I was set from 1-year-old to 18 years old were fantastic. But that's a long time ago. But we used to have this strudel, homemade strudel that we would have at home. And we had somebody who came in and made strudel for us. And that was an amazing tradition, but that doesn't count because we don't really have a tradition. We'll be with my kids. I want to be with them. And Christmas morning, we have had a tradition of a really cheap, horrible Christmas tree that's white and plastic. But I think it's turned yellow and we have to have a new tradition now.
Would you call this a Hanukkah bush officially?
No, I would call it a Christmas tree, it's a little bit of a controversy in our house because my wife, when we first had our first Christmas tree when we started living together in 1912, I had to have a Christmas tree and it was like her mother wouldn't come into our apartment because it had a Christmas tree. So it was decorated, I'm not kidding, with meringue peace symbols because it was 1969 or 8 or something. So we had a meringue peace symbol Christmas tree.
Okay, so holiday traditions, anything specific for Christmas that you like to do when you're not on the red carpet and you're not up for an award? What is it when you're home with your family, your loved ones?
I lay out a little red carpet and I make everybody take photographs of me, my father, my grandparents, my little sisters, my little brothers. I'm from New Zealand, so we have a barbecue, we hang out on the beach, we just have a fun sort of family time.
Any New Year's Eve resolutions?
Oh, I have a million, but I can't. I'll start crying.
Not talk to reporters like myself.
No, never.
One of my favorite holiday traditions, I really think decorating the Christmas tree. My dad, that is his everything. Christmas is his holiday, but when it comes to the tree, he's had ornaments that he's had literally since he's been a little boy, and he wraps them meticulously. So it's a big event, to place them all on the tree. So that's really my favorite part.
New Year's resolution?
New Year's resolution is to work on learning how to become a better baker. I'm a great cook, but I could be a better baker. So I'm going to work on that.
What is a big holiday tradition for you?
We always do an appetizer competition, and so we just make up really fun games with appetizers. Last year we had to do appetizers and then make up fun Hollywood names. My dad made Steven Spielbergers, and I made Mary Tyler S'mores. And my brother did Lock, Stock, and Two Smokin' Bagels. We just always come up with really clever, fun things to do. So we were trying to figure out what we're going to do this year, but we usually do something food related.
So holiday traditions, speaking personal ones, with you and your new husband.
Well, we got married on the 30th of November, and then we went to Bridgehampton,
and we bought a Christmas tree, my first Christmas tree ever, because he's Christian. So I felt finally this big Jew could get a Christmas
Love that.
tree.
Holidays for me, it always comes down to this Swedish drink that I grew up with called glögg. It's a spiced wine. It's warm. You drink. It's a red wine, port wine, a little bit of vodka. And then you put raisins and almonds in there. It doesn't make any sense, but it's incredible. It's so good. Every holiday I drink it.
That sounds like lunch for me.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
would be a completely wonderful liquid lunch, right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't really have any tradition. My tradition is just getting together with the family and cooking, and I like to switch it up. I don't, it's what everybody's in the mood for, really.
I don't believe that, Mark. I believe you got to have some tradition. Like, do you wake up on Christmas Day and you have to do something, or is there something special that you do with the family?
The most important thing is getting those kids their presents open. That's the most important thing.
I'm very much a traditionalist, but keeping to myself, having a low-key, quiet dinner with my wife at Christmas time, that's what I do. I don't have anything more exciting.
Are you looking for a specific gift this season?
Yeah, I kind of not the traditional Christmas gift giver. I don't really like to go out and look for gifts for people. I like to just kind of find something that reminds me of someone, so kind of go the opposite way. My mom used to say she shops for Christmas year round, and I guess I inherited that a little bit from her, where it's more special if you see something wherever you may be, and it reminds you of that person. That's why you're buying it, not just to buy a gift, so you give them something.
Any holiday Christmas traditions, like you wake up in the morning?
My family's Italian, so the night before Christmas we do this thing called fish night, which is, I think it's, 9 fishes that you eat. It's served all different styles, and it's supposed to bring you good luck for the next year.
I have heard of that. What's your favorite? Do you have a favorite?
The pasta. It's, and some people might cringe, but anchovy pasta, and it's covered in so much butter and salt and deliciousness that
it's a cholesterol-free dish. I got it.
Fond Christmas memory. Well, I think a wonderful memory for me just in general, whether it's Christmas or Hanukkah or New Year's or Thanksgiving, is a life of service and an opportunity to share with others and share with family and give back.
She's good.
Tradition with the kids is a wrapping paper tradition that I started when they were very, very young because I didn't want to label all the gifts. And I said, Santa needs you to pick out wrapping paper. And they each picked out their own wrapping paper, and we would wrap. We go to Friendly's, believe it or not, have those little grilled cheese sandwiches in the cone with the cone ice cream thing. And I go to CVS, and they pick out their own wrapping paper.
Can I be adopted for Christmas?
And we still do that to this day. And that's how they know their presents, by the stack with the paper they chose.
We like to celebrate the birth of Christ. That's what Christmas is about for us. And being with all of our family, we have a really large family, and just eating and just fellowshipping and being amongst each other.
Let's get the imagery on this. Where are we when we celebrate the birth of Christ? Where is your family? Are you in New York or are you in another state?
No, we always typically celebrate in the city that Tyson plays in. And so last season we were here in New York, but this season we get to go home to LA because we're playing the Lakers. So we'll be able to be in our home with all of our family.
That'll be a great game. Yeah. So what date is the Lakers v Knicks game?
It's actually on Christmas Day. Yeah.
Okay, you're good like that. So you've already you're like, whatever, it's Christmas Day, he's gonna be out.
Yeah. 11 years in, we're used to it. My holidays have always been taken, so I'm okay with it.
But you get the evenings, no?
I guess, I get the tired evenings from him, when he's already played a game.
So basically it's the day after Christmas that you guys really get to spend the day together, sleep late?
No, we actually, we get up and, we prepare, we have breakfast, we go to the game, and then we'll come home and he'll suck it up and we'll open the gifts. We have 3 young ones, so we have to celebrate Christmas on Christmas Day, yeah.
So wait, why does Santa Santa doesn't come early in the morning then on Christmas Day?
No, we're very clear that Daddy is the one that's working hard to provide the presents. We don't really do the Santa thing.
Got it.
Yeah.
I like that. So they know that they have to wait for Dad to come home to open all the gifts?
Yeah.
There's no peeking?
There's no peeking. No, actually my son just celebrated his 4th birthday and we have yet to open his gifts because we're waiting for Daddy to come home, so yeah.
Any resolutions that you would share with us?
No, I really don't get into the whole New Year's resolution. I just want to be a better person each day, and I don't think that that's something I want to be consistent and not have to sort of make that resolution, annually.
Still to come, who will Bieber's on and off again girlfriend, superstar Selena Gomez, celebrate with on Christmas Day?
It's a tradition that we do when we go home.
Why won't we be seeing as much of Jack Black after the new year?
It's not going to work.
French beauty Marion Cotillard may have co-starred alongside DiCaprio, Lewis, Depp, and Bale. But it's her role on Christmas Day that may surprise you. Don't move. ITM will be right back. This episode of In the Mix is presented by First Live Studio. First Live is a production company that is mobile and can provide live sound, audio, video recordings, plus manage live events. First Live is the exclusive in-house recording studio at Arlene's Grocery in downtown Manhattan. Welcome back to this special holiday edition of In the Mix. I'm your host, Jeannie Jordan. Another world-famous holiday window display is here at Saks Fifth Avenue. The Saks flagship store on 49th and 5th Avenue originally opened on September 15th in 1924, thanks to the original owners, Horace Saks and Bernard Gimble. This season, the snowflake-themed holiday window display was officially unveiled in November. Each vignette was inspired by a snowflake and Yeti theme. Now, Saks doesn't stop at their enchanting holiday window displays. At sundown, the entire front facade turns into a mesmerizing 3D light show. When it comes to the fa-la-la-la-la season, this Hollywood movie star creates and lives by his own unique set of holiday traditions.
Well, you know I'm a Jew, so we gather...
Booby! He's a booby. M.O.T.
Proud Jew, Tenacious D's frontman and School of Rock star Jack Black, who was recently nominated for a Grammy, puts his own spin on classic holiday traditions.
We gather around the Hanukkah bush. What are we going to do? Traditionally, we don't do 8 days of presents. There's a big one at the beginning and maybe some tiny ones, but this whole thing about presents every day, it's just a recipe for disaster.
That Adam Sandler and the 8 Crazy Nights, how dare you?
The comedic genius informed ITM we may see less of him in 2013.
New Year's resolution?
New Year's res? I might go vegetarian though. What do you think about that?
Hey, if it's good enough for Clinton, it's good enough for us.
Exactly.
I'm vegan. You know what? You're going to have more energy to deal with this.
Exactly.
Excuse my French, but this promotional thing will be a little easier on you.
Well, Rick Linklater's a vegetarian. He took me to this restaurant today for lunch called Cafe Blossom. Delicious. You got to check it out.
What did you have?
I had some guacamole and chips. That sounds pretty boring, but they were delicious.
And you're starving.
No, it was good. It was filling. I had spaghetti and wheat balls. I had some kind of tofu dumplings, and last but not least, it was a beet carpaccio.
So next time we see Jack Black, you may be a more fit Jack Black?
I will be the same.
Bieber fans may know Selena Gomez as Justin's on and off again girl. But the fact is, Miss Gomez is a world-famous superstar in her own right.
I love you like a love song, baby.
Uber-talented movie star and gracious starlet was recently named Glamour's 2012 Woman of the Year, has a new album coming out in March, and is the youngest UNICEF ambassador who will perform live at the annual UNICEF benefit concert this January 19th.
I'm from Texas, so we just like fried food.
This Christmas, the Texas native will be celebrating the holidays Southern style, alongside her family and cousin Priscilla DeLeon.
We usually celebrate with family, and we all get together at her grandma's house and eat and open presents.
Both Selena and her cousin practice a holiday tradition passed down from Nana.
Actually a dressing that you would do for Thanksgiving, but I actually do it for Thanksgiving and for Christmas. And it's a tradition that me and my Nana make together. So I've never actually made it without her. So it's a tradition that we do when we go home, and that's all we eat the entire week I'm home. We just make a huge batch and we just eat it. So.
Yeah, and it really shows there with this dress. That's all you eat.
It will. I'm going to take some time off.
Another starlet who will be spending some quality time at home with her family is La Vie en Rose Oscar winner Marion Cotillard, who's currently starring in the Oscar-worthy film Rust and Bone. The film is about a whale trainer who survives a terrible killer whale attack.
My last movie, Rust and Bone, has been an amazing journey.
The French beauty has starred alongside several of Hollywood's leading men, including DiCaprio, Depp, Bale, and Lewis.
I like to cook.
Yet, when it comes to this holiday season, the French beauty will be center stage in the kitchen, cooking. Marion creates a traditional holiday dinner, replacing the turkey with her specialty chicken dish. When we ask the Oscar winner why chicken versus a traditional ham or turkey, her reply is what real traditions are all about.
I like chicken.
Thanks so much for watching our holiday special. Now, one of my favorite things to do with my family during the holiday season is take a carriage ride around Central Park. So while I go and get into the holiday spirit, I wish you and your family a very healthy and happy holiday season. And we look forward to seeing you in the mix.
In the mix.